God's Day. God's Wonderful Wednesday. Y'all come on in for briefly. God's Day. This is my song. We do not own the rights to the music that is playing, but you know we love it, enjoy it. We do not own the rights to it. This is Pastor John B. Key. Wait, I say on the Lord. Come on, John. This is my song right here. I wanna run this race if I go. Yes! Come on! Will be a blessing. Yes! What you want? You be right there where I say. You like that? Yeah, I got Sugar Mama right here. She heard the music and she came on over. But God's Day, God's Wonderful Wednesday. I'm going to try to get through this with this song right now. I'm gonna run this race. That's right. Come on. I'm convinced and free indeed. You said that you never leave me nor forsake me. Jesus, you told me you'd be right there where I say. But we're thanking the Lord for allowing us to wake up today, starting us on our way, giving us all the activities of our limbs, showing us a brand new day that was not promised to any of us. He gave us a brand new day to get it right, to get it straight, to fix our lives, to get ourselves together. Listen. Hey. If I go all alone, he's gonna give me a brand new song. Come on! Leave me no forsake me. Just you told me you'd be right there. Wait on it. Come on, John! Yes! Come on! She's simply looking at me. Bring it down. Wait on it. In the midnight. Wait on it. Wait on it. Wait on it. Listen. I'm gonna wait on Jesus. I'm gonna wait on Jesus. I'm gonna wait. Pick up my fight. Hey, right here. Hey, wait on. Prepare to wait. There go your ain't it? On the Lord. Shall renew their strength. They shall mount up on wings. As eagles, wait on it. They shall run, not get weary. Come on, John. They shall walk and not faint. Come on. I gotta wait. Come on. Got to walk. God's Day. Listen, hi. Listen, y'all know this. Y'all know how I feel about this man. I'm gonna wait. Come on, John. Yes. Hey. I will. I will. I will. I will. I will. I will. Hallelujah. Anyhow, come on. Y'all know how I feel about all that. So anyway, let me turn this down because I know it's gonna go to the next little song or whatever. But I just want to make sure I turn it down. But as I've already given God His credit, God's Day to all of you that's just now joining on or coming in today. I appreciate y'all for coming in and being a part of what God's Day is doing. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for following, liking, sharing, podcasting, all of that good stuff. I appreciate you. Don't forget about the God's Day podcast. It is still up and running. Oh, excuse me. Still up and running. You can go, hey, God's Day Whisperer. You can go and check it out. Download those episodes at your own free time. All you have to do is there will be a link that will be attached to this video. Click on that link and you can start downloading your episodes at any given time. at your free time. In your free time, and you can do whatever you want to by listening to them, and I hope that you be inspired by what's being said. It's encouraging to you. I would love to have your constructive criticism. If there's something more that I can do, a topic that you would like to talk about, you would like to be a guest, you want to advertise your business, you want to talk about your church, you want to talk about your business, any of those things, we do. Everything is all positive and all encouraging, inspiring other people to be better and greater. Enough of the other stuff that's going on, and we can change those things around for better and greater. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to be better than what we have been. I'm trying to be better than what I was on yesterday. Like, yesterday was a lot. And I said it was a lot because I had to, y'all see where I am now, had to redirect and come back home. So setting up, this setup, going back and forth, listen, if y'all had just left me alone from the beginning, we ain't gonna talk about that. Then I wouldn't even have that problem. It took me a while to get everything back to my car and back home and set back up when I got home. It was a lot. So I was tired and woe down after I got off yesterday and trying to get everything set back up. And it's a lot. But nevertheless, we're here now. God is still great. He's still awesome. And I'm grateful for it. So I just decided to take my lunch break and to discuss and talk to y'all today. And talk about whatever we can with God's Day. And like I said before, we do have a podcast. We do have all of these things going on. I don't know the answer to that. We will definitely be doing all these things. I'm trying to upload episodes. I may not be able to get to it today because, Thanksgiving is tomorrow, so I had to prepare to cook. And I'm still trying to finish the blog that I started on the other day to try to get everything up. I'm trying to keep y'all, engaged on what's going on with God's Day and trying to keep you engaged with anything that's going on. So blogging is on the godsday81.com website. You can go to that website, click on blogs, and there's different blog pages that you can interact with. There's also an advertisement page for those that have businesses. They have a church that they attend. They have, if you're looking for a job, I do have a new job posting that I need to add on there. Thank you, Miss Kristen, for sending me that information. But if you're a musician and you're looking to play at a church, please get in contact with Miss Kristen. The information has been posted. If you go to the God's Day page, Facebook page, or Instagram page, it is posted there. But I will post it on the godsday81.com website so that we, for those that may be in need of looking for a job to work at, you want to be, if you are a musician. And the information is there, and you can get in contact with Miss Kristen, and she's on here, and you can let her know what you know. Thank you, appreciate that. And we can get the word out and let someone know, because I know a lot of churches are not having church right now, and there are musicians that are looking for somewhere to play or whatever. So this will be a great opportunity for someone that may be looking to play at a church. So again, that information is on our Instagram page as well as our Facebook page, and I will post it on the website later. But again, if you're looking for that, please get in contact with Miss Kristen, and she will give you all the information you need for that. You can inquire about it even further. So today, I'm wearing Miss Tracy Green, BWA, the stylish way. This is LV earrings. They gold, and listen, yeah, whatever. They on. Listen. So check her out, Miss Tracy Green, BWA, the stylish way. And also this jacket. Don't worry about the name, it's Chanel or whatever. And y'all know I tell y'all about this jacket quite a bit. But y'all know she got everything you need from the top of your head to the sole of your feet. So check her out. What you're looking for, she has it for you. She has the information for you that you may need. Let me see. I might have done this wrong. I was trying to Yeah, I did. That's all right. Miss Tracy Green, VWA, the stylish way. These are some very lovely earrings that she has, along with other things that you may be in need of. Her information is on the godsday81.com website. Click on advertisements, page down. There are a lot of small businesses, churches, events that have happened or getting ready to happen. I believe all of them have already, so I need to update them for this week. I know, Miss Tracy, I didn't think about it until after I did it. I was like, oh, I just did that all wrong. Oh, I took it off, so I apologize. But y'all already know how, what the deal is. So check her out. Y'all know Miss Tracy Green. I talk about her all the time. VWA, stylish way. She got everything you need from the top of your head to the sole of your feet. When I say the top of your head, I mean the top of your head. You need a hat, you need a wig, you need a headband. What you want, what you need, she got it for you. Earrings, necklaces, bracelets,
all kinds of things that you may be in need of. I promise you won't be disappointed with her customer service. I promise you won't be disappointed with her products. You won't be disappointed with anything that goes. And if I talk about them and tell you about them, that means that I recommend them, okay? So please check out Miss Tracy Green with VWA The Stylish Way. And I promise you won't be disappointed with the products that you get, okay? Please check her out. So again, check out these people, not just Miss Tracy, but there's other small businesses that are on the God's Day website. Again, it's godsday81.com. Click on advertisements. There is information there that you can use, or maybe someone may be needing that information. Nonprofit organization information is needed as well. If you have a nonprofit organization, or someone that is really good at what they do, like the Lip Gloss for Love, it's a nonprofit domestic violence organization that you can probably, maybe you don't need it, but somebody else that does. But this is a great friend of mine, Lady Rosalind Rayford. She is the executive director for Lip Gloss for Love. So check out that page. It's on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And they also have a website, which is lipglossforlove.org. Please check them out. If you don't need the information personally for yourself, maybe someone on your page does. You may have 2,000 friends. You don't know if those 2,000 friends is going through a domestic violence situation. But if you share that information, they see it, they can get the assistance that they need. It won't be, I wish I had known, I should have shared it, I could have done better, or whatever. You have the opportunity now to share this information with someone that may be in need. They're too afraid to talk about it. They don't want to talk about it. They don't know how to talk about it. But if they get in contact with the people that are in need, that they can get the help from, that they need from them, that information they need from them, it can very well be helpful. We don't want no I shoulda, coulda, wouldas later on in life, when we can go ahead and share this information right now and get that information out there for other people to use. And again, some young lady, some young man may be in need of this information. Again, the nonprofit organization is Lip Gloss for Love. And again, a great friend of mine, the executive director, Lady Rosalind Rayford. So please check her out and check out that information there. And there's another nonprofit organization that is on there too. I can't think of the name of it right now, but y'all don't hold that to me. As well, like I said, it's other small businesses that are there. It takes nothing to share somebody's business. It takes nothing to share somebody's information. Guys, hey, Whisper, how are you? It takes nothing for us to share somebody's information, to put them out there. Like Miss Kristen sent the information about the job. Somebody may be in need of a job. That's ways that they can take care of their family, or to even show their talent. It's not always about money. It's not always about all this other stuff, but you don't know how God is setting us up for more, or for greater. And He just take a small thing as to saying, I'm assured this. You don't know where your life is leading. We don't see what the world. We got plans for our life. Yes, we do. We got ways we want to get our life on track. Say, hey, this is what I want to do by the time I'm 40. This is what I want to do by the time I, retire. This is what I want to do when I turn 20, whatever. And we got plans for that. But tell God your plans and see what happens. He gonna laugh and be like, okay, by the time you turn 40, this is what I had in store for you. So, like, again, by being nice and being, helpful to somebody, or being supportive of somebody. I'm not saying every time somebody is selling something or going live or doing something that you have to purchase it or you have to be involved, but you can share it. It takes nothing. It may look like I'm always on Facebook, but like yesterday, I was really not on there like that. Even earlier today, I wasn't even on there like that. I go and do a little post or whatever, and I get on off because I'm doing other stuff. And yesterday, like I said, was a lot. We're moving back to the house with working from home, and it gets a lot. So I don't get a chance. I might not get a chance to see everybody when they go live or when they do, and I see it later. And it is what it is. But I try my best to make sure that I support everybody as much as I can, at least by sharing your live, or sharing your announcement, your whatever, your advertisement, whatever it is. I don't mind sharing it. And again, and it's for others to support you as well. It costs us nothing. It don't take no money out your account. They're not asking you to put a credit card information, your checking account information in there just to share it. It's free. Share somebody's information. You don't know where that's going to lead you. You don't know how helpful that is going to be for yourself. And also being helpful to everybody else. We help and we support all these big name companies and be there for them all the time. But when it comes down to people that we come in contact with on a daily basis, or we come in contact with through social media, we just decide we just not gonna share their information. Jealousy, envy, I don't want to because I don't want them to have more than me. It's the same thing over and over. And we're bigger than that. We're better than that. I know most of the time you have strangers that support you more than people that you come in contact with, or you have strangers that support you more than your family. Whoever supports you, be grateful for it. I don't care if you get 1 order, 2 orders, 3 orders. Be grateful for that because that's more than what you had before you got started. My son was asking me about Amazon the other day. He was like, Mama, what did they mean? I said he was in just one room with one computer. But look how big Amazon is right now. You got to start from somewhere. And you don't stop because you don't have that big support that you thought you was going to have. Or you don't have those big likes that you thought you were supposed to get. Or you don't have people sharing your information as much as you thought they should. Don't stop. Somebody is watching. Somebody is doing something. If you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, not being negative, not throwing people up under the bus, not trying to shade somebody else's business so yours can shine, because yours can not shine as well as theirs is not, because of you trying to put their business down, or you trying to dog them out, or you trying to blast them on social media, or you getting into it with on people on social media. When I see folks going back and forth with somebody, you got a business, you got a great business going on, and you going back and forth with people on social media so the world can see. I don't want to have business. I don't want to purchase anything from, because you sound like you don't have it all together yet. Like, to me, that's like, why are you going to let somebody take you out your element? You got things going on. Why are you going to sit here and go back and forth with somebody on social media, and then you have 50 other people going along with you to go back and forth on social media with somebody? If there's a conversation that needs to be had, take it off of Facebook, put it in Messenger, an inbox or whatever, or text message or phone call. But going back and forth and put it on social media, we dogging each other, we tagging folks' names and look at this and look at that. How is that better in your business? That time that you took going back and forth with somebody on social media. Oh, I'm going to get you. Oh, I'm going to say this to you. Oh, you, and we calling each other names and stuff. How is that time you took to do that? Why you didn't take that time out to make your business better? How can you make your business even greater than what it is? How can you stand out alone from somebody else that's doing the same thing as you? Are you working towards your business being better? Or are you working trying to get at the 1 or 2 people that got something against your business? Don't even worry about them. They weren't going to support you from the beginning. That's why they did what they did. Now you came down to their level. Now you're on the same level as them. And your mindset has went just all wrong. You're just like, how did I let that happen? And it can be consistent. And you know what? Once supposed to have those things in their mind, it's just like, yeah, I'm good. I don't want to get my hair done by you. I don't want to purchase nothing from you, because you catching attitudes because of something somebody said to you. Folks not gonna like everything that you do. People just not gonna like you for who you are. I say that all the time, because we miss ourselves, because we're so used to just popping off. We're so used to getting at people. We're so used to being right. We're so used to having it all to where everybody else. Is that her? Is that Sugar Mama? She in something. I hear something.
Where's she at?
I don't hear. I mean, I don't see her, but I hear her.
Come on.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I hear her, but I don't see her. Okay. You have a happy Thanksgiving too, Miss Felicia. Listen, we got to do better, Miss Kristen. We do. We got to. But I see people where they have to dog somebody else's business down just so theirs can shine, and you just like, how right was that? But you know, a lot of folks, and I'm not giving nobody an excuse, because you know I think grown folks should know better. You know, but I see a lot of people, when they do that, they don't know that they feel like they're right. They don't know that they're wrong. And you just like, you cannot tear down somebody. Oh, mine is better. Oh, I got this better. Instead of you saying, okay, well, we sell the same thing, or we have the same type of business. I may not do it as well as you, or I know somebody that may be doing a little. Give people their credit. I'm telling you, there's some people out here that can do some work or do some things better than somebody else. It's not always have to be you, but you to tear down another business that is doing the same thing as yours. And folks gonna look at that and be like, okay, well, why did you have to dog them out in order for you to look good? I don't want to use this. I'd rather use this person over here, because they didn't dog nobody else out. They gave them credit. Oh, they good at this, but you know, I do it like this. But you don't have to blast them on social media, because now you look like you trying to get at somebody, or you have to down somebody in order to shine. It's too much. And I feel like we should be able to back somebody else. So that's why I say, coming down to the paparazzi, independent paparazzi friends that I have, there are multiple people that sell paparazzi. I try to support as much as I can, and when I can. But what I'm saying is, Aunqunic and Tianda. Aunqunic has heavily anointed jewels for $5. You know, she has heavily anointed jewels for $5. But check her out. I want to Bryson Morgan. Her information is on the Guys A page. God8one.com website. So check her out as well. And Tianda. They both are very sweet young ladies. They both do the same business. But one, when they do their live, or want to do her live different from Tianda. But they're both entertaining. They're both good. They both great at what they do. They're both passionate about what they do. And if you watch them both, you're gonna be like, wow. But I tell you one thing, they help each. I see them getting on each other's live and supporting. They didn't know each other before I started doing God's Day. But in order for you to know it, say, hey, I got friends over here that do this, and if it's something that she don't have, hey, I know somebody else that may have it. It's a point of us just being there and supporting each other. I don't care if you sell banana pudding. I bought some banana, Lord, I don't want to put the young man, but it wasn't that great to me. I was like, well, my banana pudding tastes great in this, so I'm going to fix it tonight. I'm going to fix mine tonight for tomorrow. And that's the way but to me, I would still support him. I would still tell people about him, but I just feel, for me, I'm good. Like, it's for me, I didn't see what I thought I should have, from that. But I'm not going to just be like, oh, no, don't buy nothing else from him. It may be something else because he had varieties of other stuff. But the point of what I'm saying is, you don't have to turn nobody down because of their business, or because of they're doing the same thing as you, or because you feel a ways about them, or because they're doing better than you are with your business. And it's okay. That's why it's called competition. The competition is going to be out there. You're going to have people, they may sell the same product, but theirs may be cheaper. And if your attitude is horrible, I'm going to buy from the person that attitude is not bad, and I'd rather just spend the extra money than to deal with somebody with a bad attitude and yours is cheaper. It's just me. Because your attitude needs to be adjusted. You need to fix you. God's Day Whisperer. How are you? Oh, now you're going to put me on blast. I'm not going to put you on blast, Miss Kim. You know I'm not going to do that. Because I know you different though, Miss Krabs. You could do some hair. Okay? Y'all, she check her out. She could do some hair with Miss Kim Knight. Y'all, yeah. She used to do my sister hair back in the day. Baby, when you came up with some hairstyles for her, I said, how'd she do that? And I was little then, but my sister hair used to be like, I was like, golly. Girl, you could, baby, listen, y'all know them curl, baby, she had my sister hair just laid, and I was like, nobody else does hair like her. Like, I know it's a big competition when it comes down to hair nowadays, and you have to be careful about that, because now folks blast you on social media when you don't do their hair right. And I understand, if you're paying your money for something, okay, listen, let me help you out, because this money, it costs too much to get your hair done for a lot of different things, and you're going to get on here and you're going to have me looking crazy. Hey, Ashley, how are you? God Say Whisperer. Listen, yeah, I'm pretty sure it is slow right now. We're not going to talk about him. We're not going to talk about him. But as I was stating, though, let's just make sure that we're sharing each other's information. If you do something somebody else is doing, or if somebody is doing something as well, doing the same thing as you, let's just not down somebody else. Share their information as well. It does not bother. It does not hurt. When they made one $1 bill, they didn't stop at that one $1 bill. They made multiple, because there's enough out here for everybody to eat. If you got all the money and everybody's giving you all their money and they using your business, then who they gonna go to? Who else gonna come to you? Because you got it all. So where's the sharing come in at? We want folks to support us 24/7. We want folks to support us all the time. But when it come down to doing that same thing, we got amnesia. We don't remember. We can't help. We can't do it. Oh, my share button don't work. Okay. That part where my phone is, it don't work. We got excuses for everything. But it don't cost you nothing just to share somebody's information. You don't have to like them. You don't have to care for them. You ain't got to. But if sharing their information, and if you don't like what they doing, you don't like what's going on, why are they on your Facebook? Why won't you just there just to look, just to be a surveillance camera? Like, why are you there? I said this a while back that I don't block people. I think I have maybe about 2 or 3 people that's blocked, and that's for good reasons. And I don't mind saying it, because it is what it is. And if somebody see it that know them, then who cares? Like, what are you gonna do? And that's for other reasons, because it was just too much going on with that situation, so they're blocked for that. But other than that, I'm not the person that's going, let me go in here and let me just block you. No, you have to see, because it seems like you got some bitterness in you. It seems like you need some room to grow. You seem like you need a role model, and I can be your role model through social media if need be. And I'm not just talking about me, I'm talking about anybody. If you feel like you got those type of people, now if it's getting to you to where you just like, listen, I can't take all this block. Go ahead, do what you got to do to make yourself feel comfortable. So, because you don't want nobody to pay for your peace, and they paying for it. It costs too much money when it's your peace. So if it means you have to block them, do it. I'm just saying for me. This is a personal thing for me. I just don't, because I feel like you need something from over here. That ain't about mocking, because you can't duplicate what's already unique. That's already one of a kind. You can't duplicate, so it's all good. But my thing is this: sometimes you have to just look at it a different way and say, oh, you didn't have a great role model when you was growing up, or you trying to be a role model, but you don't know how. So let me show you this blueprint. Let me show you how it's really done. Let me show you what you need to look at in order for you to be a greater person or a better person. You got so many people that are just bitter. They got so much hatred in them. They got so much hurt in them, and they don't know how to handle it. And that's why I say a lot of times you don't have to, you could be nice to them. When I tell you, you could be so nice and kind to people, and they get upset and mad and want to, do stuff to you because you so kind and nice. You be like, I'm trying to get you mad, and you're not even getting mad. No, for what? Because you're angry. I don't feel the same way that you do. I told you, my daughter told me, Mommy, you just be, I said, because I don't let folks, I cannot allow people just to get up under my skin and get to me, because I know where my purpose is. I know where I'm going, and I can't. That right there is a hindrance to me. If I'm getting mad and getting upset, or because you don't like me, you want me to feel that way about you. That's not me though. That's what is happening. That's not what I want. That's what I don't need for me. And then I have somebody as a 16-year-old child. My daughter is watching me, and if you see me getting upset and getting mad and doing all that, you're gonna do the same thing. It's not even that much energy coming to that negative energy for me. No, I can speak to you. We can be cordial, but I don't have to sit out, and we don't have to be Facebook friends. We ain't got to sit and text and call each other all the time. We don't have to do any of that. I speak, I talk to you, and we move on. It is what it is. Like your coworkers. If you don't, deal with certain coworkers, you speak to them, you do whatever, and you go on. You don't let that bring you down or let that change you. You go for a job, get your job, do your job, and go home. You there for a check every week, every 2 weeks, or however often you get up, you get paid, and you go on about your business. You do not listen. Come on, Miss Kristen, Misery Loves Company. You cannot allow that. So my thing is, I took the higher road. I took the brighter side. I took the positive side and said, just let them watch. Just let them be. Block you for what? Let you see what's going on, because it's something that you're missing that you need. And maybe it can be me. If that calls you from you not to commit suicide or to go and kill somebody, I'd rather that you are not blocked and you watch on how not to do some stuff like that, because that's not what we're trying to. That's what we're not trying to get people down that road. But because you just need something positive in your life, you need some things that's going right for you. Maybe you need to watch and look at somebody that is doing some positive things. Again, I'm not talking about just me. I'm talking about anybody that you may see. That's why I said our posts, everything we post don't have to be negative, don't have to be bad, don't have to be down. And the greatest thing I learned, of course, one of the biggest things that I love about my sister, the last post that she posted was about encouraging young women with their beauty, on how no matter what you look at like or how you feeling on the inside, you're still beautiful. You still got some great things going for you. And that was last post that she posted was encouraging your beauty. She posted a picture of herself, and she was talking about beauty, on how us as women need to build each other up and let somebody else know. You might not, I might not be cute to you in your eyes. I may not be beautiful in your eyes. I may have flaws, and we all got flaws. So everybody that's saying I'm flawless, I don't have no flaws, we a lie. We all lie when we say we flawless. So we could stop saying that. We could stop doing that. Oh, I'm flawed. I don't have nothing wrong with me. Yes, you do. You can look in the mirror and probably find something on your body, on you, that you are not proud of or you don't like. And you can't tell me that everybody is going to say, I like this little extra skin. I love my stretch marks, or I don't like my stretch. It's something within that you're not going to like. But what I'm saying is, you don't dog yourself out. You're just like, I'm still pretty. I still got some great things going for me. I may not like my nose, but I got some beautiful eyes. I might not like the way my eyebrows grow in, but they still cute. Like, it's something within yourself that you have to find that is beauty. And that's why I said everything, when people look at your posts, if they see you always talking down and negative, sometimes you just be like, baby, let me unfriend you till you get yourself together. But then again, you saying, nah, I need them to see some type of greatness somewhere. They may not have a lot of people on their page that's about, because, if y'all, I'm going to tell y'all, it's a show, I can't think of the name of it. Well, I know the name of it, but I can't think of what it is. It's on Netflix, and it's called Social Dilemma, and how they have the social media set up Or if you watch that, you're just gonna be like, wow. And then some of it you're gonna recognize because it has happened to you. But it's called social dilemma. Go on there and watch it, and I promise you're gonna be like, wow. And it's gonna make you, and people that have been behind the scenes, presidents of these companies, Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, Pinterest, they CEOs, CFOs or whatever, they were on there and they was like, my kids can't have a cell phone. My kids are not allowed to be on social media. My kids can only be on social media for 30 minutes and they have to get off. Like they work with the companies and they just saying no. But it's the way they have things set up to make you look at it. So again, going back to people that are your friends on their 500 friends, maybe all negative people, or always got some mess going on, always got involved in some stuff, and then you got one or two of you, the one or two out of the 500 that's positive. They still need that. So unfriending them and blocking them for what? If it's not hurtful to your health or not down or whatever, you just look at it and say, you know what? I can still let you look at this greatness that I'm doing. Maybe this will help you, because maybe you're thinking suicide, but if you're that one or two people that person is looking at their post and they see that you're being negative, or they see that one time and it's just like, oh, okay, that's a deal breaker for me, because I was waiting on her. I was just watching her and waiting on her to just keep posting these great things, this inspiration stuff, or something that is going to keep me going. Even though people may not look like I'm telling you, a picture can show that folks are just, life is just perfect. They got it all together. But deep down inside, they hurting. And I seen a child post and said they were depressed or they were sad. They actually posted. And I think this child was under 15. Let me say that. They were under 15. And they posted it. And I'm going to tell you what the parents did. I know what you're talking about. You right. And I think they didn't say they was depressed. They said they were, I think they was like they was something. I don't know. It was depressed or something. And the parents was just like, yeah, me too. Instead of you saying, what's wrong, baby? I'm going to come in there and talk to you, or what? They went along with it. Where are we going wrong at? If your child saying they're sad, we need to find out, why are they sad? What is going on? But instead, parents that's supposed to be, hey, I got it all together. Ain't nothing wrong with my life. My life is great. They agreed and was just like, me too. Where are we going wrong at? Where do we not see that it's not about money? It's not about glam and beauty and guy fashion. We got our lives together. This is deeper than that. That's why I said when folks post pictures, you don't know what's going on within their heart, but that picture make them feel so good. That's why they posted it. Or the way that they had and I watched this young man had just committed suicide, I guess a couple of days ago or yesterday or whatever, and he was discussing him. He posted he set up his suicide and he posted it. And they was telling folks, parents, y'all pay attention to your kids when they're posting on social media, because this little boy actually posted. I can't remember. I don't like to share stuff that's, that kind of stuff. But it is something that we need, us as parents need to recognize or need to see. But the young man said he posted, he went to go eat. He posted his breakfast and he said, this is my last meal. And then he said, the first post was his hair. He said, should I cut my hair for my funeral? He got 200 and some likes. What are you saying? Nobody's paying attention to his caption. They was trying to answer his question. But they didn't read into the caption. Should I cut my hair for my funeral? That was the first one. The second one was he went to go eat breakfast and he took a picture of the food and he said, this is my last meal. Clue number 2. Then he went down to, he was walking down on the bay. So he was out in Michigan or somewhere, Ohio, somewhere. He was walking on the bay, like the deck of the bay. And he said, I'm here now. And then he went to the next one that said, he took a picture of his watch, and it was like a waterproof watch. And it wasn't like an Apple or anything. He said, I'm about to see if my watch is really waterproof. But all these likes he got, if you look at it, I can't remember where I said it. I didn't save it, but I was just reading and I was like, wow. He had already set it up. He had posted 4 different posts. They all were saying something different, letting you know this baby was getting ready to do that. I think he may have been 15, 16 years old, somewhere along there. He was a young man. And he actually did it. He actually jumped into this water and drowned. But he had already gave you clues, but nobody caught it. So now we have somebody that's gone because nobody actually caught what this child was saying. He didn't say I was going to, but he just gave these clues. And it was hurtful to me because you just like, you got 200, 300 likes behind that, but nobody helped you. And I'm not saying we're here, we're not no savior, we're not here, but you're just saying, I don't even know the young man, never seen him a day in my life, but somebody shared it and I seen it off of their post, and I was like, wow, this baby you could tell he planned it out because he already had a caption for every little thing that he did, but nobody paid attention to his caption. If for the other person I was talking about, you're saying I'm sad or I'm depressed or I don't feel like being here anymore, or I'm something that is crying out for help. Where are we as parents? Where are we as adults to help this child do that? I'm not saying that y'all know I tell y'all this all the time. Who are we to judge somebody about how they live their life or what they do? Because we've all done something, including myself. We've all done some wrong. We all have done some things that didn't make our parents happy. Neither did it make God happy. But we did it. And we felt like we should because, we had that attitude. I'm 16 now. I can do it. What you going to do? You going to tell me what to do? We had that attitude. You can't say you didn't because all of us don't have that way. I'm still going to do it. I'm still going to go. I'm still going to be with him. I'm still going to be with her. I'm still going to do it. But judging part, no. What I've learned in these 39 years of being on this earth is judging people is not going to get me anywhere, and somebody judging me is not going to get them nowhere. Also, with the judging side of it, you don't know what your kids is going to do. So when you're talking about somebody, I don't know how they sit there and let them, they don't did this and did that, and you dogging somebody else's kids out. What's yours are doing? You don't know everything your child is doing. They not with you 24/7, so you don't know what your children are doing. You don't know what they're out here, who they talking to, or what's going on. But for a child to post these things and we don't pay attention to it, not one adult, no such body, nobody has listened to this child, and they're crying out for help. And all we do is agree with it. I told you about the young lady some months back. She decided she was going to kill her and her daughters because she found out the guy she was dating was married. And she was going to take her and her girls out because I don't want nobody to treat my girls like they treat me. But everybody was dogging her out. But before that happened, because she actually flipped her car over, they didn't get killed, they just got hurt. And, they try to take your kids away. I think she had 5, and I think she had 3 boys and 2 girls. And I think the girls was the only one because she said, I don't want them to be raised and be treated like I was treated as me being a woman. So she decided, I'm going to go flip my car. I'm going to kill me and my girls. And that's going to be it. My mama can take care of me and take care of my boys for me. And it is what it is. That's what but before that, she was posting about her depression. Nobody seen it. Her friends and people was like, girl, me too. I've been depressed. I've been going through. I've been dealing with this. But nobody paid attention to what she was saying. They agreed with it. And then a couple of days later, she goes and she flips over her car with her children in it. It's there. And I know we're not going to always know and read the signs and pay attention to the signs, but what can we do to make God's Day Whisperer? How are you? Come on, we're so disconnected because I'm telling you, it's all about money. It's all about who gonna go we getting the bag, we stacking this up, we leaving a legacy. That's all fine and dandy. But ain't no legacy that's gonna be left if they not here. If they deciding to take themselves out of here, and I'm talking about anybody. I'm not even talking about kids. I'm talking about anybody. If that's more important than you than what's going on in somebody's behind the scenes within their heart or whatever, then there's work for us to do. Like Miss Kristen just said, we're so disconnected. We don't know what's going on because we're so involved in getting the bag. We're so involved in looking the prettiest or having the greatest or having the most. But within all of that, I told you, the rich people have problems too. Don't think because they got money they don't have problems. They got problems too. Their problems might not be your problems, but they got problems too. I'm telling you, they can have the most money and be the most lonely people in the world. You can buy a person. They got so much money they can buy somebody, but they still lonely. They're hurting within, and that's why I said we cannot overlook those things. That's why the posting something that's positive. I'm not saying every time you post something, you can post your family and your friends and having a good time, but do something. You don't have to share the fights. You don't have to share folks dancing and twerking and stuff. What that's gonna get you? What is that gonna do for you? You talking about somebody, you can save somebody's life, but they was waiting on you when you posted something. They posted something really, you posted something that was out of line or out of whack, and we missed these signs because it was not. We paying attention to the glam and the beauty, We're not paying attention to what's going on within somebody, where their mindset is. You don't know what's going on up here. Folks flip in the matter of minutes. I watch all these new shows, and since I've been at work those 3 weeks, we updated each other on new shows and stuff. But before then, I didn't get a chance to tell somebody about this. But on one of these ones I'm watching now, it's called Obsession, and it's on Hulu. Y'all know I recommend a movie or a show in a minute. So that's what we do. I got a list, and I'll watch it. Most of the time, I'll post them because I just finished watching one this earlier that I was gonna tell y'all about. But that one ain't. It's good. I'm gonna still tell you about it, but it ain't. But this one is called Obsession. It's a series. So you have stalkers, and you watch how these folks. In one of the last episode I watched, this young lady, she was just being nice to this man at work. And he started stalking her, and they started dating or whatever. But afterwards, he started stalking her. He walked up to her and just shot her 7 times. He admitted it. Oh, I shot her 7 times. There was 7 months that she didn't want to be my friend no more. So I shot her 7 times. And I'm not guilty. Because she told me she was going to be my friend. And she didn't. So I shot her 7 times. But when he got mad at her, he flipped. And then he came back to himself. And then he flipped again. And she said, you can't keep doing that to me. Like, you don't call me fat and don't call me all this. And you flipped and you flipped. That's how people are. When they don't get their way, or if they're going through some stuff, their mind don't know how to handle some things. So when you approaching people and you coming at folks wrong and you thinking everything has got to be a game or a joke, you watch how you handle people, because some things are just not funny. You don't know what folks is dealing with when you're not around them. When they at home, you don't know if they getting jumped on by their husband or by their wife, because some women beat their man too, okay? So you don't know what they're dealing with. But for you to come up and you criticize them or you down them out, you just like, I knew that I wasn't cute. I knew I was ugly, and I don't like to use that word. I knew I wasn't the best to look at, but you just walked up to me and just said what I've been thinking. So now I'm not gonna no good to nobody because you just did that to me, and now you go and do something to yourself because of what somebody else said. That's why we have to be careful about our words. Choose your words wisely. I know back then they used to tell us, 6 stones may break my bones, but words whenever. No, those words do hurt. When somebody say something to you, them words hurt. It gets to you, and for us to think that that's okay, for anybody to just mistreat us or say something to us or criticize us or whatever. That's why I say I don't mind taking constructive criticism when it comes down to my website or how I can make God's Day better. But we're not going to down and talk nobody down on God's Day. We ain't going to do none of that. We're not going to tell nobody that you not cute or you going through, me and Lynn, we'll play or whatever about certain things, but on her or whatever. But it's still, when it could push come down to shove, you don't know what folks is dealing with. You could have a lot of people in your circle or in your corner that you associate yourself with, but you could still be lonely. I told you my friend has the Fragrant Lady, which is a podcast or online. She's on Fishbowl Network. I'm trying to remember, so that's when I started doing my own little thing, trying to get it together. But she's on Fishbowl Network, the Fragrant Lady, that comes on Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. Y'all go follow her. Lady Tefra Kelly, great friend of mine, former co-worker, and First Lady, how we are. But she did a show, and this is a show I'll never forget that she did. It was either earlier this year or last year that she did. And it was talking about the first ladies being lonely. And it's not just first ladies, it's pastors too that'll be lonely. They can have so many pastor friends, but sometimes there's certain things they cannot go to a pastor friend and talk about. Who do they go to? Who does the first lady go to when she's going through her own stuff? When she's dealing with her own situations? You don't know, and her job is just as hard as the pastor's. His may be different, but hers is hard too, because now she got to deal with what he's going through, and she got to try to encourage her husband or try to encourage somebody or encourage him to get through these things that he's going through. And she got her own stuff that she's dealing with. You never know. So a lot of people feel like, they got a mega church and that first lady, but you don't know deep down what's going on behind closed doors. You don't know what somebody. That's why I said not even first ladies, not even pastors. It's anybody. Folks can have a lot of friends, but within they're lonely. They're hurting. They're going through. But if we keep posting bad stuff, we keep posting negative stuff, we keep putting folks, criticizing folks, look at them, and we posting how they not attractive or whatever, then what you think they're gonna do? That person, if you got some people that self-esteem is not that high or not that great, so they take that and they run with it because they just like, I believe them because everybody's saying the same thing, so I know ain't nobody lying. I've been feeling like this. I've been knowing that I'm not this type of person. So now, and then you got some people that's just like, girl, who you talking about? I know I'm fine. I know I'm cute. And I say some people, I'm just like, oh, that's good. I love your confidence level like that. Like, I love that people have great confidence and they want to keep their appearance up, or they want to keep, they don't let negative stuff bother them. But you have people that are they're babes when it comes to that kind of stuff, and they're trying to bypass that stuff, but it's hard. I'm not gonna say it's easy, but you don't want to be the person that was the deal breaker for them to do some things to somebody or to you. We don't know what people's mental state is. We don't know what they're dealing with behind closed doors, or what they're dealing with behind the scenes. Guys, they whisper, so we just make sure that we're supporting each other as much as we can. We're there for people as much as we can. We're being as positive and a great role model for people. I'm not saying you got to be a role model, because I know a lot of people just like, I don't want to be doing any of this stuff or trying to get. No, I'm talking about you're not being the negative Nancy. You're not being the person that always got to be negative and always got to comment on stuff. Sometimes you can just look at it and just move on. What you got to comment on it for? They got enough negative people on there. What you commenting for? And folks love for that clap back. They love to get back on there and go back and forth with you. Why are you giving that much energy to that? And to that energy you giving to that, where your business plan at? That energy you giving into that, how's your family doing? How's your relationships with your kids, with your husband, with your spouse, whatever? How's that? You putting energy into something that does not require your energy, that type of energy anyway. Change that up. We could switch these things up. We hold on. Oh, I'm just ready for them. I just wait. I can't wait for them to post it. I can't wait for them. Why? And you could put that type of energy into something positive. Increase your business more. How can I change this up? Okay, this way been this way for 2 years. How can I make my business better? What can I do to make it? I see this over here. Let me see if I can throw that in there. I told y'all, you have to put some type of you got to put some type of what I'm trying to use, some type of competition, some type of challenge to your life. Do that. I told you, I challenge myself every day. Don't matter what it is. I try to challenge myself to be more, to be greater than I was on yesterday, to be greater than I was a few days ago. You never know. You never know where life can take you. You don't know where life is going to. You don't know what the Lord has in store for you. But if you study going off of bad energy and involving yourself with negative comments and negative things and posting negative stuff and thinking that it's always those, I know those are the ones that get the most likes. I really, you cannot let that define who you are. That's you being the negative person. Why would you want to be the negative person? Why would you always want to be the complainer? Why would you always want to be the one to have the last words or have something to say? Or always got to have the outburst, or I always have to be the one that's just got to be that person. You bigger than that. Guys, they whisper, you bigger than that. But we're not seeing that. We love posting negative stuff. If you're going to share something, share somebody's business. If you're going to share something that is entertaining or as far as positive energy that's going to help the world. Because nothing gets deleted once you put it on social media. I don't care if you delete it off your phone, somewhere in Facebook history or somewhere in social media history. Your post is still there. Okay? I'm telling y'all, watch Social Dilemma on Netflix, and you'll be surprised by some things, and it's gonna change. You're gonna be like, wait a minute, what? And some of this stuff you're gonna see, and you're gonna watch how some of these people have how social media is transformed, or how things have. You're gonna be like, wow, they absolutely do that. But you know what? You can't. There's no law against it. They're gonna teach you that on that social dilemma. Once you see that, you're gonna be like, wow, these folks is out here just and us, and they talk about addiction. As far as social media, they talk about how the way they have your settings set up from your friends' settings. You have the same mutual friends, but you go into a whole nother little loop from your friend. Even though y'all got mutual friends together, your loop is still different. Go watch it. I promise you're gonna be. And I was sitting up there, I was saying, I watched this months ago. But the point of what I'm saying is, since you don't know which part of yours is going, but just make sure you're posting something positive or encouraging to somebody. Make sure that when you posting stuff, and I know we're not gonna always get it right, but you can teach yourself how to be better at doing that. If you're always a person that's posting negative stuff, because I'm that person, I see folks posting, and they be talking about stuff, and it's just like, oh my gosh, they negative again today. Like there's nothing go right in their life. They switching up people. Like I'm talking about relationships is switched. It's always a woe is be situation. When they post something positive, you're just like, well, look at you. I'm so proud of you. But that lasts for a day or so, and then it goes right back into it. It's a lot. It's a lot. And you can consume yourself with that if you're not careful, because you want to be nosy and know what's going on. Don't consume yourself with that. Put yourself on a different path. How can you get closer to God? How can you be better than what you were on yesterday? How can you change your life for the better? How can you change your family's life for the better? How can you see those subliminal messages that is telling somebody that's crying out for help? How can you help them? What can you do? If I see this on my post, what would I do if I was to see one of my friends crying out for help? What would I do? Because I don't want to see rip such and such because I didn't reach out, or because I didn't help, or because I didn't send them some type of resources to help them get their mindset going different. You got folks out here crying out for help, but we not helping them get that cry out. We're not doing it. We're agreeing with them, and including our kids. They go through so much. I said this Sunday. If y'all go back and watch our live from Sunday, it was wonderful. The way God had moved on Sunday morning. I'm sorry, y'all. That the way God had moved on Sunday morning, and the way, but I was telling the people, young folks, I was telling the church, I was saying, listen, folks is out here crying out in there, and we don't have anybody to talk to. We're not trusting. We can't trust people that we can have conversations with because we're afraid they're gonna tell our business or they're gonna judge us or whatever. Can't nobody judge nobody. Again, we've all done something that you not proud of. Your parents won't be proud of. God is not proud of. But we go out here and we do those kind of things, and we don't see the bigger picture. We're so used to just going with the flow of things, and folks need our assistance. They need our help as far as how can you. I don't have the answers. I don't know everything, okay? But I try to put y'all in or try to tell people about ways that you or who you can go and talk to. Or folks and that's why I try to post the numbers for mental issues, for suicidal thoughts, for depression, for any of those things. Those numbers are out there for us to use. God say whisper. We try to listen, positive vibes. Come on. Hey, Mr. Morrell, how are you? Blessings to you and yours as well. But that's what I just wanted to make sure that I know and I'm saying this not only because it's Thanksgiving tomorrow, but I'm saying this because, I've been saying about the last post. Don't let your last post be your worst post. We got some, and like so I said about my sister a few minutes ago, for those that may not know that she passed in April, she passed away April 1st of this year. But the last post that she posted was about being beauty, about encouraging women with their beauty and how well you still got beauty on you, some type of way in you, on your face, on your body, somewhere you're still beautiful. So I love that about what she did. Don't let your last post be your worst post. It don't have to be nothing negative or nasty or down or degrading or anything like that, because you don't know who's watching and who needs that encouraging. And again, if we can just help each other stop being so angry and so bitter and so just ready to go, and we on go. We ain't on set. My supervisor told me that a while back. He told me, man, you be on ready, and I be like, I just don't do no foolishness. I don't do none of that. I'm just it's a whole net. I'm just looking at life now. Like 2020 has took us through a loop that we weren't even prepared for. This time last year, 2020 gonna be my year. We gonna do this, that, and the other. We got it going, and then 2020, it's like everybody just like looking like, wow, you just took me all the way for a whole loop. Like I didn't even know this was gonna happen this year. Of course we didn't, but you didn't know what kind of turns that you was gonna make. And within that, now we're here, and we've seen so much of that has been going on. Why continue that legacy? Why continue that mess? Why continue to going on with the same thing? And we can flip those things around. I know it takes more, and it takes a village to raise these kids. I know that. But it takes a lot more for us just to stay on that positive train, to stay on that positive trail. It's there. It's there for us. But we're so used to just being in celebrities' life and knowing what's going on with them and we got stuff that's going on with us within our house, within our homes, within the people that we come in contact with. And what we do, I should or I couldn't, we hurt and we down because we should have reached out and helped that person or whatever. And we didn't do that because we were so caught up in ourselves, or we were so caught up in the glam of life, or caught up in with making money, and we missed all of these things. That on top of all of that, we miss God with all of these things that's going on. We miss him. He's been showing us signs. He's been throwing out all of these things for us to do. And we miss him because we're so caught up with life. We're so caught up with, I'll get to him later. I'm going to put him on the back of the stove. And you got people that prepare all week long for Thanksgiving. But we ain't been prepared our whole life for God. We not prepared. We not ready. If God was to get us now, so a lot of us is just not ready. We talk a good game. We know if they ask us, you gonna go to heaven? I'm going to heaven. I'm going to heaven. We ready. We'll say that. But we deep down, when you think about it, you're not ready. We prepare for a whole lot of things. We prepare when school starts. We get our kids' stuff ready in advance. When the wedding come around, we get prepared for that. We do that a year or two in advance. We do all that in advance. But when it come down to God, we think we still got time. You think God gonna give us time to have kids, to get married, to have grandbabies, to do all of? We think we got time for all of that stuff. We're not prepared for God. He's been, and how I know, the way he's been showing us this year, he's been showing what he can do and what he's capable of this year. Listen, we're not prepared for him. We prepare for Thanksgiving weeks in advance. We prepare to actually cook a week in advance. Early in the week, we prepared. We pulling this out. We got it all lined up. But when it come down to God, we don't have it together. We are not ready for what God is doing for us right now. And he's been showing us each and every day how he is. And we still don't believe. We still don't trust him. We still don't have that. Where are we going wrong at? Again, where are we going wrong at? What have we done to where we just not prepared for those things? God has shown you. We know Thanksgiving come around this time of year every year. We know that. We know Christmas is on the 25th. We know that. We know all of these things is going on. But where are we prepared at? We have not been prepared for him. We prepare for stuff we want to prepare for. A birthday party. We get these kids. We know our child birthday, like Kyla's birthday is in December. She's already planning. Trust me, she's already planning. But what we do is we prepare for that. Getting our kids' birthdays together, and I'm going to get my cake from such and such, and then I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to get the decoration from here, and we're going to go here, and we rent out the place in advance, or where we're going to have a birthday party. If it's at one of these birthday places, these pieces of joints or whatever, we prepare for that. God, though, we're not ready. We're not ready for him. We're not ready for him. He's been showing us. He's been telling us. He's been letting us know. We're not ready, though. See if you, Sugar Mama don't let, make sure my CarMax, I can't find it.
Oh, I had it. It's right here.
Okay.
Because she had brought it to me and she wanted me to
open it was sitting up here and I was like, where is my CarMax? Sugar Mama, yeah. Sugar Mama. Thank you. Sugar Mama just don't took my CarMax and took
Kyla did, you know, I had fed her some potatoes. She eating the corner of it just, like, and sitting there watching TV, chilling.
As long as she quiet. I'm going to watch that.
Come play.
Oh, it say rent, though.
Yeah,
I seen that on, but it's on, I got it on one of these things. I seen it the other day. I'm going to put it in it's on my list. I'm going to watch it.
It's on Netflix? No.
Lynn said, hey.
Hey. He
said, hey. But anyway, as I was stating, though, I just want us to be more prepared than what we have always been. Y'all know I'm always the energetic person that's always trying to be as hype as I possibly can. Sometimes we got to tone things down so people can understand and listen to what you're saying and be of a, we didn't have Bible study last night. Bishop said we were going to do Bible study because it's Thanksgiving. He just wanted everybody to just enjoy your Thanksgiving or whatever. But at the same time, though, I just wanted to make sure that we understand what's going on. And I know this is not like us. A lot of people that's been on here or been, and they may watch it later. Y'all can share it if you want to, but it's something that we're missing a whole lot of things. And I'm saying, including myself, we don't always get it right. We always don't know what the deal is, and we always don't know how to fix everything. But if we talk about it or we speak up on it, if we put it out there that's needed from us, from other people, what we can do is reach out. I was telling a young man at work, we talk all the time about, I was telling him about Lynn and Miss Felicia, something that they have in common. When I see Miss Felicia, I already knew Lynn was going through and dealing with it. And I seen Miss Felicia had posted about it on something. I said, you know what, Lord spoke to me right then. He said, you need to get them together because you don't understand. You don't know what they're dealing with. You have not been down that road. You don't know. But if you put them together, they can help each other out with that. And I was so glad God spoke to them. I was like, I don't know how they're going to feel about it because, some people are just not good with being around new people or learning new people or being involved. It's like I'm dealing with my own stuff. I ain't got time to help nobody else out. And sometimes people are like that. But the great thing is they got right on track with each other and they help each other out. So I thought that was really something that was really good. That's, again, it's not that I know everything, but if I can get you the assistance that you need to get you where you need to be, let's do that. And that's why I said, if you got information that can help somebody, let's do that. Let's share that information. It don't cost us anything to share information. If you don't want to say, I should have sent them that information on something, and all it was is just they needed food to eat, but they could not eat anything else because they didn't have it, and they end up passing away or something. They end up in the hospital, and all you had to do was share the information. Like, come on. If you don't want to post it, send it to me. I'll post it. Okay. If you don't want to put it on your page, send it to me. I'll put it on my page. But I'm just making sure that, because I was watching that was doing like the advertisement for the news or whatever this morning, and I seen them saying how many children this year are going hungry, and it was like like 50,000 kids that go hungry, and you got freezers and freezers of food, and you won't, or you know where food they have an assistance at for food, and you won't give that information. We cannot eat all that food. I'm not a big eater, but when I do eat, I eat what I can or whatever. I'm not the greatest big person. I get a kid's meal and I'm satisfied. But you got some people that eat more. You have multiple kids and you got bills, and you got more bills than you got money, but you don't have nobody to help you with resources. That's what I'm talking about. Put that information out there. Help somebody that may be in need. I know we feel a ways about certain people and certain things, because folks do you. Listen, but when somebody's hungry, you got to feed somebody that is hungry. I believe there's a scripture in the Bible that talks about it. You helping your sister or your brother. If somebody is hungry, no matter, I'm saying you got to give them the money. You can go and buy them a meal. You can go and buy them groceries. You can go and say, hey, you know what, I ain't got no money, but I can give you some meat out of my freezer, and you can make you something out of this. Or I got some sides that you can put with and you can help somebody out. Are you a helpful neighbor? Because that was my last blog. I got 3 blogs I'm working on at one time. Y'all pray for me, okay? But I'm finna go. I got to get out of here because I got to go on back and, come on, Miss Kristen, we should be helpers one to another. And that's what we miss. We feel like we got to have it. We got to keep it for ourselves. You go into the store, one of the young men at work was telling me about that. His mama just buys up and don't want to share. I said, oh, so your mom is one of the ones that go to the store and buy up all that stuff. And I said, so she doesn't, because I know some people do couponing and they resell it or whatever. I know people do that. I'm not talking about folks that do what you gotta do to make you, but I'm talking about these ones that you, I know you took a bottle of water out my 2,000 pack of water. How you know one bottle of water is missing? It's 2,000 bottles in here. I know, but they don't want to share. But you don't they had a sale, so I got 50,000 toothbrushes. Listen, you got one mouth. Why do you need all those toothbrushes? Like, why do you need 50,000? But you have people that are just hoarders like that. They just hold on to all of that, or go to the store and buy everything up. And they don't want to share. They don't want to pass it out. They don't want to, say, I got more. We low over here. Can you spare this? And it's hurtful because you're just like, who are these people? Greed. You're not supposed to be greedy. Listen, you're supposed to be able to share and help somebody that's in need. But, it is what it is. But I'm going to get off of here. I want y'all to go ahead and download the podcast episodes. I will be uploading more this week. Pray for me. Bear with me with that. And these vlogs that, pray for me. Bear with me. But I want you to download those podcast episodes. Listen to them in your own free time. We're also on YouTube with Whispers in the Pews. Go and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest. Also, check out our website, which is guysday81.com, guysday81.com. Check out the blog pages. Look all the way around. Enjoy yourself on there. But leave your comments. You can always go and check out the advertisement page. In need of a job, you need some Christmas is around the corner. You ready to shop and get some things out. My niece with Fortress Boutique, Takasha Brown Olea, she has some awesome things. She did a drawing on Sunday. I was trying to tag people in, and I was so laid out and tired from Sunday because Bishop, church was okay. So go back and watch the church from the New Freeman Chapel Missionary Baptist Church from Sunday. It was awesome. And check this out though. This time a year ago last year, That happened again where Bishop didn't even get a chance to preach. So the last live that I posted from last year on my page, that's the same Sunday that happened again this time last year. And Bishop came and he said, did you know? I said, that's why I shared it, because that was my comment on the or my caption on that live was, Bishop didn't get a chance to preach. This is what happened. Y'all check this out, or something of that sort. But I know he didn't preach. And he said, wow. And a year later, we did this again. I said, absolutely. Well, you didn't even get a chance to preach. God was just all in that building. He was all through there. And I'm grateful that he allowed us just to have a breakthrough, just to get through some things, bypass some stuff, just to let some things go. But as I was saying, I was telling you about my niece, Takasha Brown Oleo with Fortress Boutique. Her information is on my guysday81.com advertisements page. Click on it. It's going to take you to her Facebook page. And I believe her Instagram information is there. But she's on Instagram as well and on Facebook. Check out what she's been putting out there. She got some lovely pieces for y'all. And her sister, which is my other niece, she sells hair, Joe Flo Hair. And I believe that's the website as well. She got bundles that she sells and all kinds of stuff. And she does hair too. Her name is Joanna Brown I don't know why I always do that. And I know their last name. Somebody on here got their same last name. But check her out. She's on Instagram, though. And she's not a social media person. But check out her website. She's on there. You will see her. She posted her pictures of her products or whatever. So my nieces is doing their thing out there. So y'all go ahead and support them as well. But I have not put my other niece, Joanna, I haven't put her information on my website yet. But that information is there. Go and check it out. I promise you won't be disappointed with the people that are out there. If I put them out there or talk about them, that means I recommend them. It's not just out here just saying, oh, I just want my business. If I talk about them too, along with putting them on there, you already know. Do you know if I'm wearing somebody's something that I got from them, I'm going to post and let you know, oh, I got this from them. Check them out. I promise you won't be disappointed. Okay? So again, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest. Check out our website, guysday81.com. Check out our, you can email us if you want to be a guest, you want to advertise your business, your church, your nonprofit organization, or church, business, any of those things. You can email me at guysday81.com, guysday81@gmail.com. I apologize, guysday81@gmail.com. Those that are on the podcast, you can tune in and watch us on Facebook Live. And you can also like, share, and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest. Follow us on YouTube with Whispers in the Pews and subscribe to our channel. I pray there was something today that I said. Is that Sugar Mama? I pray today it was something that I said that was helpful to you all. Oh, thank you, Miss Kristen. I appreciate that. What will dinner be ready to? I don't even know what you're talking about, Liv. I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't know nothing about no dinner. I don't know nothing about nothing. I don't know nothing about nothing. Listen, it's not gonna be nothing. Listen, but I want y'all to have a happy Thanksgiving. If I don't get a chance to come on here tomorrow, I'll be back Friday for sure. But if I don't get a chance to get on here tomorrow, y'all be safe. Pay attention to your surroundings. I tell you that all the time. This is the time of year where people are out here just doing some crazy things. Carry less as much as you possibly can. Make sure you take care of your family. If there's something that is needed from me on how I can, I don't even know to tell you, on how I can be more helpful to you, please let me know. You can inbox me. You can email me, guysday81@gmail.com, guysday81@gmail.com, and let me know. Let's just be helpful to each other. Okay, I'm gonna have to go because this text me. Wait a minute. Okay, so let me finish what I'm saying, and I'm gonna have to inquire about something. Something just happened. Okay, so make sure that you're being helpful to one another. You're being safe out here. Wear your mask. Don't wear your mask up under your nose. Wear it over your face. What I have, I've been trying to reiterate and let people know, you don't know if you're going on the aisle at Walmart and somebody sneeze. You don't know that they just sneezing. You turned that corner and you got your mask under here. Now whatever came about their face just went into your face. Okay, so wear your mask over your face. Let's be smart about this. Let's get these numbers down. So we can get back to life and get back to reality. What you looking at, Sugar Mama? You really looking? Who on that picture? Because you really looking. Let's go back into so we can get back to life that we had it on, like we were on last year and before all of this happened. Let's make sure that we're doing those type of things. Be smart about it. Be smart about it with your family, with your kids. If don't invite a whole lot of folks over, they don't want to be, don't do all this. Let's bring these numbers down. I know that it's not going to be our normal Thanksgiving. My sister normally have Thanksgiving in her house, but of course she's no longer here. So there's things that we have to, we have to do, or we have to handle some things. I don't know how things may be for some people, but this time of year is hard. And to have a loved one in a hospital, or have a loved one that is that has passed on, it's hard. So I just try to make sure that we're being smart about life. We're being smart about each other. We're being helpful to each other. We're being there for each other. We have each other's back, and we staying out of mess. That's a big thing. Staying out of mess. If you don't have your name attached to it, it has nothing to do with you. You don't have to chase a lie. You ain't got to go back and come on social media and say, "Let me tell you what actually happened. Let me give you truth." You ain't gotta do all that. In time, that lie that was told about you will come out. You ain't got to prove yourself to nobody. You ain't gotta prove yourself. You don't need approval from people. You don't have to go through nobody in order to get. Child, let that stuff go. Do what you gotta do for you and yours. Make yourself happy. Be excited about life for you. I'm gonna put this grandgirl and my son out of here, okay? With all this extra loud noise that's going on in here right now. She's excited. See my husband today. Daughter going tomorrow. Oh, yay. That's a blessing. I'm happy, Miss Felicia. That is good. That is good. See, there's some things out here that we got to be willing to accomplish. God can't bless mess. If you always involved in mess, you be like, Lord, why I ain't with nowhere? Why am I still on the step? Because we involved in so much mess. Get your name out of it. Don't be involved in it. Take your name. Listen, I don't want to go down that road. I got to go back to work. I want y'all to be safe, and because I got to find out what's happening. I don't got messages and stuff, and I got to find out what's going on. But I want y'all to be blessed. Stay safe. If you're cooking something, get your cooking on. Rest. Don't be up all night on your feet. You still need to rest. You still need to get yourself together. Plan ahead on how you're going to handle your cooking if you haven't already started, or whatever you're going to do. Make sure that you're doing what's good for you. That self-care matters. Self-care matters. If it's too much, if it costs you your peace, it's costing you too much. It's too expensive. So self-care matters. Again, okay? Don't overdo it. Don't do things that you don't agree with, that you don't like, that you don't want to do. Don't let nobody force you into anything, okay? Stop it before it even gets started. I'm telling you, once you shut it down before it gets started, you ain't got to worry about all the rest of it. But I think that's all I'm going to say today. I got to get back to work, and plus I got to find out what's going on. I'm getting these messages, and I need to know other two be able to be fixed. I need to let them. Oh, I don't know what to say. Anyway, I want y'all to have a great rest of y'all evening. Stay blessed. Hold your head up. Hold on to God's unchanging hands. Remember, God loves you. He cares for you. He wants you to be this awesome and great person that you already are. He just wants you to increase it. Keep being that beautiful you, that pretty you, that handsome you, that wonderful you. You got some great things in store for you. God wants you to continue to go forward and to continue to do those things that God has set up for you to do. Don't worry about the other people, the naysayers, the extra folks, the folks that got the non-supporters. Don't worry about them. Do you. Be proud of you. Make yourself happy. Make yourself smile. Don't forget to even make God smile. Oh, God bless you. Come here. Oh, you got it. Come wipe your nose.
I'm finna do what you did.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, Lynn. All right. Yeah, she ain't gonna like that. Wipe that first. Wipe that first. Yeah, she know what's gonna happen. But y'all have a great rest of y'all evening. I'ma go. Remember, God loves you. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
All right, Jim. Look.